So this is about your student evidence sheet for Gourmet to Go, the pasta making. Now you can complete this with your partner or your group of 3, the first few sections, if you would like to save time and work together. But when you get to the collaboration section, I'd like you to do that separately because you will all have completed different parts of the task and have different things to write. First of all, implementation of appropriate techniques. Now, obviously the technique that you are required to use is the pasta making technique. So it's important to write about that. And then you're going to have specific techniques that relate to the sauce recipe that you have chosen. So commenting on both those techniques and how they were performed, what was the outcome on the day, etc. And then your imagery here. Generate and maintain quality control in preparing and serving food. Now this one's really important because we were actually serving 4 equal portions, or if you're in a group of 3, 6 equal portions. So it's very important to talk about how you achieve that. Okay, was that done by measuring in a particular way, by weight or by cups of sauce? How did you ensure they all had the same amount of cherry tomatoes, for example? Okay, there's nothing worse than receiving a dish that you've paid the same as the other person and you got half as much chicken or meat in your pasta than the other person did. Quality and consistency of pasta and the sauce. So also how did you maintain the quality of your pasta and the consistency, so thickness, texture, the amount it was cooked, etc. And also with your pasta sauce, how did you ensure that everything was consistent, you know, from chopping veg to cooking meats, etc. Organise and manage time. So time management on the day, how did that go? And then did you have a time plan and what was your kind of planning around that? Organise and manage resources. So this includes the food order, okay, label making, and also equipment and ingredients on the day, not in the day. So just making a comment about those 3 things in this section here. Safe food handling, as always, hygiene, safety, and also importantly, talking about the serving directions that you put onto your label, because that's really important for the food safety component. If you indicated a particular temperature or how to store and serve your food, it's important to comment on that here. When you come down to the group bit, this is what I would like you to write individually. So first of all, your contribution to ideas and taking ownership of the task or sections or a section of it. Okay, so that's you showing initiative in terms of ideas and leadership, so taking ownership. Leadership doesn't have to be you taking the lead and bossing everyone around. It can be you taking the lead on a particular section or component. Actively respond to members of the group. So this is about how you communicated with group members. How was it done? In what kind of manner? And involvement in group activities and discussion to support healthy eating practices. So the roles that you actually completed, so your involvement in the group. And secondly, and really importantly, recipe choices to make a healthy and seasonal dish. Okay, because it's important that you had this healthy eating practices. So seasonal is part of that, but also that the ingredients were healthy. So commenting on how your group went about that. All right, for this one, you'll see there's no other sections, so just put your text and your images in one, but please try and have imagery for these as well.